Just a second. All right. I'm doing some cooking today. Uh, Different things. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm doing some zucchini, some peppers, some potatoes, which I've got to wash a couple of those. Carrots. Got carrots, plenty of carrots going in today. Putting some banana peppers in it too. I believe it'll be okay, don't you? Some banana peppers in it. I'm doing a roast, like a vegetable roast. Corn. I've got corn too. I'm gonna do corn. And these vegetables here. Using some frozen vegetables today. Okay. I'm doing I'm putting it in two pans. The corn's going in a whole nother pan, but I'm doing two pans. It's going to have what I do is I put these vegetables in the pan, okay? Then what I do is I put a lot of butter on them. And then once I put the butter on them, I take them and put a little paprika and some different things, whatever I happen to have handy. And I put that in there. Then I take the foil and seal it up. I usually put it for about 50 minutes at 350 in the oven. And I fill them out and sort of look at it. You can't really hurt them by roasting them in the oven. It seems like it turns out pretty good. But what I'll do, I'll show you the footage of it. I'm going to go ahead and cut all this stuff up, get it ready to go. Sometimes I use fresh broccoli, but I've got this bird's eye broccoli today. It's vegetables and sauce. I probably won't use the sauce on it. I might use the sauce. It's according. Anyway, and I got frozen corn. The fresh corn, I like frozen corn pretty good. I really like that. But I'm going to cut all this stuff up. I'll wash the potatoes, work all that together, put it in, cut this stuff up, see how it works out. Then I'll show it to you, just put it in the pan. Also, I'm doing some chicken. I've got some chicken I'm going to bake. I'm doing a Parmesan chicken. But I'm doing a Parmesan. What I do is take that Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan dressing, and Janice pounds out the chicken, and I cut these chicken breasts in half, and it's about 6 pounds of chicken. And then I put that over. I cook a lot. I've got family coming this evening, but I cook a lot. But I put that Parmesan in. Then I just never used this before, but I have a air fry garlic Parmesan seasoning coating mix. So I'm going to Parmesan the hoochie out of it. It's going to be really good. But anyway, I'm going to do that. So I'll cut the vegetables first. Then I'll switch back around. All right, we're going to cut these vegetables up. I've cleaned off this cutting board. That's a knife that my daughter got me for Father's Day. It says Best Dad. In case anyone else there thought they were the best dad. They're not. I am. Okay. I got a silver bowl here. I use these stainless steel bowls a lot. I like them. They're very clean up good. I'm going to cut these carrots a little bit because they're a little bit big. One thing I do too with carrots, and do with a lot of stuff, I put a paper towel in with them, and they seem to last an awful lot longer if you put a paper towel in there with them. Okay. Probably going to make too many vegetables, but I'll see. I generally cut these up. If they're big, I cut them up into half. Any recipes you got? If you got a recipe or something, I'd love to have it. Send me a link to it, or don't send me a link to some site that has 50 recipes on it, because if you do, I'm not going to it. Because that just sort of wastes my time, and I don't care much about that. But if you've got a specific recipe you'd like to send me, I'm very interested in that. But like I said, I can get all those sites that have all those recipes. I've got a buddy, Steve Flint, who's wrote a beautiful cookbook, and he's a cook. He's not like me. I'm Early on in our life, Janice and I both worked for McDonald's for 10 years. And then we had our own little hamburger and hot dog restaurants called John Boy's Drive-In. Whoop, that one there left. Dog will have to get that one. Okay, and we had those. So we done that. So I'm more of a short order style cook than I am a follow the recipe style cook. But anyway, whew, there. Sort of cut myself a little bit there. But I would love to have some new recipes. That would be cool, man. I could get a few new recipes if you have some. I don't think these seeds will really hurt you. If they did, my family would probably be dead by now. But I would say, because I don't always get all the seeds out. But anyway, ain't nobody died from it yet. If they have, I don't know where they are. Like I said, we got family that come over a lot. Tonight, my daughter will be here, my grandson will be here, and my other son, missing one of my grandsons. He's a cook too, Caleb. But he won't be here. They're in Ohio. But I tend to cut these every which way. Probably people that really know what they're doing that drives them crazy. But that's my calling. All right. Yeah, it's all looking. I mix it up, and then I sort of hand dip them out into two different foil containers. Now, the thing about these peppers, I'm not actually sure. I like them because of the color. I'm not sure if they have that much of a taste. They have a little taste, but man, I sure would like to. I just got to think about that. I like to have some recipes. Like again, no, I don't want no links to a site somewhere. If you actually have a recipe, if you have a picture of it, I think you can give me a picture. I'm not sure exactly how TikTok works. I've not been that long. Well, I have been, but I mean, I don't know about how that, if you can give me a picture of it or not. If you can't, if you can give me, I'll try to put my email address. A lot of people are always afraid of that. I'm not afraid of much. 270 pounds is pretty tough. There ain't a whole lot of stuff scares me. Now I'm scared of someone if they're going to shoot me. I'm not real scared of nobody going to whip me. Okay, all right. But anyway, I started talking referring to my email address. So, anyway. I think the peppers give good color more than anything. I think they add color. Like I said, I'm not really sure about the taste. You can sort of get a good pepper taste every once in a while, but not all the time. I've got some friends that are really cooks, like Jody and she's Joe's wife. She's a real good cook and like that, and cans and all those things. But I don't can. I would like to can, but I'm always afraid the pressure cooker is going to blow up. But I might can next year. Might do some canning. Haven't never, but we've talked about it, haven't we, honey? We talked about canning. Okay. Now, okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, probably it's too many, but I don't want to be short on them. About three, I'll do two 4 potatoes, okay? I'm going to wash these, and I'll be right back. Look real good, does it? Okay, I'm back with washed potatoes. Here is the dilemma we hear a lot. Okay? My wife stresses this a lot. Janice does. She says, I don't like it if you don't peel the potatoes. But
roasted's okay.
Oh, roasted's okay, she says. But anyway, the reason I don't peel the potatoes is because, and I really, a while back was the first time I have ever peeled potatoes. About a month or so ago, I got a peeler out and I peeled a potato, and it was relaxing. I thought, well, it ain't so bad. But I don't peel them a lot of times just because I don't want to. I don't want to peel them. So I figure, if I don't want to, I just don't do it. Right? And when I get done, I'm going to put these over in a bigger bowl and mix them up a little bit. And now I've got these frozen vegetables. I have got too many of those. We'll have to eat those again at a later date, because there's going to be too many of the frozen vegetables, I think. I can almost not even use the frozen vegetables, couldn't I? But again, recipes. If you have any recipes, and if you get it on, I might try it and film it and give you all the glory. Unless it turns out really good, then I won't mention your name. I'll just talk about how I did it. So, anyway, that is going in. I think I need a bigger silver container. Do this. Switched over to a bigger one. Okay. And why do I cut the end off like that? I'm not really sure. I think it's because years ago when I was a boy, I used to see some potatoes in the garbage, and I seen the ends, and I think it bothered me, affected me emotionally. From then on, I always cut the end off the potatoes for some reason. I can't think of any other reason why I do. But I always cut the end off of the potatoes. I'm going to toss them in some seasoning when I'm done. Odds and ends. Try to split them up evenly. Got 2 pans. A little shot of Pam. Whoop. That red thing of hooks in there. Whoops. Still on there. A shot of Pam there. 2 more vegetables. Good. Worked out about perfect. And now, here's the deal. Once I do that, I do one other thing. Okay? One other thing. Butter. Now listen, on butter, if you buy that off-brand butter, you just forget it. Okay? You shouldn't even be cooking. You ought to just quit. Okay? So I'm going to take butter, cut it up, take it out. Okay? Several things to do with butter today. All right? Butter. I use a grade AA butter, salted butter. It says butter. None of that imitation junk. I don't like it. You shouldn't use it. If you are using it, throw it in the garbage. I don't like that imperial butter. I've got some of it, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not at all do I like it. Okay, I cut my butter up. Small pats of butter. Okay. Slide it over. Butter. Now what happens is when you put the tin foil on, the butter just makes it all work, man. I might not put all this butter on there. Don't be afraid. Okay, now, so I'll take this butter and I sort of place it around on here, different places. Okay, that's about right on the butter. Okay, take the other one, butter. Now I didn't really find this recipe. I think what happened was last night I was editing a video and I happened to see, well, I am going to use all the butter. And I did see myself making this recipe and I said, I believe I'll make that again today. Wasn't sure today, till today, what I was making. But so what I'll do, take a little tin foil, it should be shiny side up or shiny side down. But anyway, I've tried this in Pyrex, okay? And it just seems like it doesn't do as good as it does in this tin foil for some reason. I don't really know why. But I'm going to sort of wrap that over because my toaster oven is very small. And I'll do both of these in a toaster oven. And I'll show you that once I put them in. But anyway, I'll do it about, and I'll share it again at 350 for about 50 minutes, something like that. There's no science to it exactly on my end. Because you can't hardly hurt it. I don't think you can really hurt it. Don't be afraid of it. You can't hurt it. Put it in there. Roast you up some vegetables. And you can do this in a small portion. Take you a small pan. And if you do this, try to let me know if you do cook it. I'd like to see a picture of it. Or let me know if you do. You can take a small pan if you're like one person at home. And you can do this vegetable. Just cut it back. I'll do one day just for a single person, one person at home. But you can see. Put this back in the freezer for me. Okay, here. All right, now.
No broccoli?
No, I just didn't. I hate to open that bag just for broccoli. Sorry. All right, this. I don't know. I put a little bit of, just a touch of garlic salt on it, maybe. Okay, maybe a little bit of Italian seasoning on it too, or something. A bit of that, and I already put some of that. I'm gonna put a little bit of this onion powder, just for good measure. Okay, now comes the other ingredient: butter. Butter is very important on the corn. Now here is some of this imperial butter, okay? Which again, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it, but it was, I try to get the best deal possible on butter sometimes, but I'm fooling myself. I'm not going to do it anymore. It's like my wife and paper towels. We've tried to do the cheap paper towels, but it just don't work. You just have to go back and use the Bounty. I use a little over a stick of butter with that corn. The main reason why is I use a stick of butter. I really hate this butter, so I want to get rid of it. I'm going to use it. Okay, now, butter on the corn. You say, well, John, that's a lot of butter. No, you're right. It is. And I could put a little more corn. I'm trying to remember to record this when I bring it out. I have to have another pan for this chicken. Yeah, I bet that'll work. Yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah, because it's a lot of chicken in it. Well, chicken, what I was thinking. About 6 pounds chicken. I hope I got enough of this Parmesan. But don't I have to use some flour on part of it. I could thin this out with a little bit of flour if I wanted to. Let's find another little piece of chicken, put it around the corner. Too big, too big. Too big, man, too big. That's sort of big. Maybe I can move that one around. I might put a little flour in this. I ain't gonna have enough breading. Okay. All right. That is one. Okay. I'm going to put some of this on, but it burns so bad. It doesn't look good when it does. It burns it. In the shot. Still in there okay? Okay. It's a little more of this than what I was thinking. Well, probably for normal consumption, it wouldn't be as bad. But, huh? We got a little trip planned tomorrow. We'll throw that in and go. Okay, now, okay, here we go. One more thing I'm going to do to this chicken is this chicken and that chicken. Okay. I'm going to give it just a little bit of butter. Normally I would put honey on it. Take a little round of honey on my chicken. But since I'm using Parmesan, I don't think the honey will actually go over good. I think it would be terrible. So I'm not going to use honey. I'm going to use this imperial butter so I can try to get rid of it. Okay, now over here again. Here. Need a little bit more butter. I've got some Land O'Lakes butter here, which I really like. That's a very good butter. Land O'Lakes is. I like it. I like butter, regular salted butter. You can just see the difference in it. Just not happy with the Imperial at all. I'm going to put this in the oven. at 400 for about 40 minutes. See what happens. Around different places. Butter left. Okay, there it is. Going in the oven, 400 degrees for however long. We'll see what happens. Huh? Oh, I'm gonna put this in. 400. I'll have to get them. I have to turn them a little while. I wanna. All right. 400 for about 30 minutes. All right. A lot of activity as I was getting everything out of the oven, and I really didn't get it videoed as I was getting out of the oven. And anyway, we're getting ready to eat. Grandkids are here. Grandson's here. Got it? Stuff going on. Huh? I'll check it. Okay, here is chicken.
There we go, I got
Chicken
it.
turned out really good. Baked chicken, Parmesan chicken. Didn't get a real good picture of it, but anyway, it turned out very good. The vegetables turned out extremely well, seems like. They turned out good. They're good. You really see those. Turned out very good. The corn, I'm not going to open it up because it was sort of, had to squeeze it in the container. But the corn is here. It turned out good. Anyway, it's a real simple meal, easy to fix. I know you can fix it. It's not, yeah. Really, if you get in, you're welcome. All right, any kind of recipes. If you get a recipe, post it for me or put it on there and let me know about it. I'd love to have some recipes. It'd be cool to have. But I really like any new. Don't send me a link to some site with a bunch of recipes because I'll be lost and I won't be interested in that. But if you have something else you'd like to send me, just a regular recipe, send it to me. And I'll do it. You know, I'm trying to figure out, this mic is so hard to hook. But anyway, all right. Be sure and follow, share, do all that kind of stuff. Save it, bookmark it, do all those things. Catch you later. Bye-bye.